Udja, Uben, Nefer, Nehast, good rising and great awakenings. And welcome to day 13, 21 days of self-care, global prayer, healing post-traumatic slave syndrome with sound. And today is Sankofa Step 3, tell your story. Preserve your memories for those to come. And so today I wanted to share my story of why I decided to do this program again. The first time I did this work was in 2016, and it was a 10-week program. I did a webinar once a week, and it was about an hour and a half because I showed the self-care protocol, so the self-care process, and of course I was like reflecting while I was doing it, and it was commentary, and then there was also Q&A. People could ask questions, and this time I just decided to do it, in short clips because things are so different now. And I decided to do it every day instead of once a week. And the reason I decided to do that is because when I completed the work last time, or the first time, I was also doing some open your money flow work, which was dealing with the root chakra and healing your root chakra. And at the end of the 10 weeks, there was some damage to the building. I had just gotten back in town, and one of the tenants called me at 4 in the morning to say that water was seeping in from the ceiling of his apartment and going all the way down, and the whole back of the apartment building flooded. And that was it was a disaster, a catastrophe, but I was also granted insurance money to do the repairs. And even though I didn't know the right contractor at the time, and I lost some money and lost time, and we didn't even get the building renovated, of course the money was still utilized well, and it was very helpful. But what happened was I had been keeping a list of intentions, and right at the end I tweaked it to say that the money to get the building renovated would come about without me having to come up with it. So it taught me a lot about abundance and consistency, being consistent with healing work. So this time I decided to do it for 21 days in a row instead of once a week for 10 days. And I've also been doing some chakra work every day. So I'm curious to see where I'll be at the end of this work. So far it's been good for me to get the material organized, because I did have the intention of providing this session package to people, and I haven't really been talking about it much. I get the feeling that people aren't interested because the word slavery is in the title, but I really feel though that we were all traumatized by slavery, and until we address it energetically, we're just going to keep passing it on. That's just why I decided to do the work. So that's my story. I decided to do this work because I got benefits from it the first time, unexpected, and I just want to start doing it again. I don't know when the 21 days is over if I'll be able to keep going every day, but I do intend to keep doing the work and keep doing more research on the protocol. All right. So here is the chart for May 22nd. It was the new moon on May 22nd at 12:38 in the afternoon, Chicago time. All right, so since it's the new moon, we are looking at the tone for Shasheta for the new moon, because Shasheta is the cosmic scribe. And so this would be a great time to write out intentions. Yeah. And I've been working on the vision board for the apartment building, but this is a reminder to me that I have not been writing out intentions. I've been so focused on this that I haven't been writing about. So I'm going to do that after this session, after the video. Okay, so the tones that I chose for today are the tone for the new moon, because it's the new moon, and the tone for Venus or Hetaru, because the moon is in the sign of Apis, sidereal Taurus, which is ruled by Venus or Hetaru. And there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 planets and asteroids in Taurus, but we've worked with them a lot already. So today I'm going to focus on communication, telling your story, writing out your intentions so they can be manifested, and just healing for the land, healing for the earth, for the planet, for the people, that the people get the true story. We've been fed a lot of lies, that people are open to receive the truth, because one day this period will be history, and a big part of the story is going to be that a lot of people were fooled or lied to, deceived. All right, so let's get on with the self-care protocol summary. Okay, so for step 3, we work on the ear, the points along the ear, and that includes the kidney. That is the sympathetic for balance in the autonomic nervous system, the Shanmen for settling and bringing comfort to the heart and to the mind, the kidney to warm a freeze response and help people find a sense of safety in themselves, and liver to soften anger, to help the eyes see new possibilities, to unwind the fight response, and the hippocampus to ease the mind's grip on traumatic memory, to bring relief to overcharged sensate memories that manifest as nightmares and flashbacks, complete with odors and images. And like I mentioned in the video yesterday, or for day 11, I'm really working on changing my mindset around history, and with all this energy in Hetaru, the goddess of love and beauty, my personal goal is to be able to see the beauty in all things and to see the gift in adversity. That's when I know my eyesight has been healed and purified, my heart and my RU has been cleansed and purified, when I can look at these situations without attachment. Still work to bring about ma'at, but not be attached. And I think the attachment is due to the trauma, to the traumatic memory. Of course, to the RU as well. All right, and then the extraordinary vessels for today, we take a break from the yin way and the yang way, and we're going to deal with the yin chow and the yang chow. The yang chow moves the eyes, deteriorating vision. Computer robs blood and energy. Whoa, that's the truth. Sucks energy out of the body, makes us edgy, nervous system overcharged, used when no more energy can be taken in. Contrast between higher reality and actual reality is vast. They might freak out. Contrast from where you are now and where you're going to be. Slow down the process. I use the zodiac for too much energy output, how to regulate energy. And then the yin chow. The yin chow. Sleep disturbances, atrophy of inner leg, dry eyes, edginess from being on the computer, too much TV, pain behind the eyes. Feels fear from deep-seated fear of abandonment, depression, introvert, isolation. Use the Earth Day 5 for depression. All right, so those are the intentions for the program for this session, for the sound healing, self-care, and the global prayer. Oh, and then step for the protocol step, the protocol point for this day. We're also advised to work with Sedna, so that would be Sedna and the Earth, in addition to the Moon and Venus. The point for today is UB23. Okay, so let's get going. All right, so like I said, I used the Venus and the new moon. Did some work in my ears. Try to follow the chart. It's in the general vicinity. And then I also used the Anpu and Ta'urt, Zodiac, and the Earth Day. And this really, the first time I did this, I made my body shake. And then the UB23. The UB23 is the shu point of the kidney, the Shin Shu. Used to strengthen the lower back and knees, builds core energy, helps body replenish during transformational times, where great amounts of energy are used. Where great amounts of energy are used to reformat new cellular patterns. So those are points on the back. Kind of difficult to do with self-care, but not impossible. There you go, right there. Yeah, so I just ran through those points with the high and low frequency, high and mid-range frequency. And now for the even with that short demonstration, I just have to take a moment. Okay, so here were the inside ankle and the side of the opposite hand. This is the yin chow, yin chow, yin chow. And we switch. This is the yang chow.